The real P, baby.
Shout outs to the squad, salutes to the game, everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe for your boy, man. Try to help me get my subscribers up, man. I'm trying to get monetized. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get monetized. So we gonna put the work in, man. But salutes to the squad, shout outs to the game. Today, look, we supposed to spin the block on Kid Chaos versus Loso. That battle ended up not being so great. In my opinion, I got Kid Chaos winning every round of that specific battle. So I understand this battle happened about 3 weeks ago, but it just dropped on the app about a day or two ago. You feel me? So though this is when I was able to see it. I did not catch the pay-per-view in the time, but we about to do a bar for bar breakdown. Twork versus Jaz. I thought this battle was very interesting. I thought this battle had a lot of implications for Cody and Wody. I feel like Jaz has just been continuing to do what she do every time she step up, battling Nitty, battling Twork now. You know what I mean? The name she been taking hold weight. And Twork just pretty much the same, but he's been on a momentous, you know what I mean, a momentous journey up until this point. He's been winning his last few battles for like the last year and a half, maybe 2 years. You know what I mean? No chokes, no stumbles. You know what I mean? So this was a collision course of two people who just been winning, you know what I mean, for the last I don't know how long. But we got the bars today. We got the bars. We gonna break these bars down. Starting with Twork in the first. First of all, Twork went first. Jaz went second. And it was a dope battle. Let's get into the bars though. When they first announced this Twork first. This Twork on the first. When they first announced this battle, the fans was actually mad. They like, me and you cool, we gonna write together. Ain't really want this match with Jaz. Come to think about it, most of the people you battle be a blast from your past. You battle some of the bees, it be your homegirl. You battle some of the ninjas, they call you sis. They don't even think y'all will actually rap. Even though those tactics are trash, even I gotta treat you like a baby, 1Z, and snap on your ass. That was his beginning bar, Twork beginning bar. He had a joint where he say, baby, you could drink your margarita, but first you gotta take the salt off, cause you know the salt on the margaritas, they he said, I'm killing everybody I see with this chick Jaz. I know y'all heard what happened to the last chick I seen with a big bag. He said, Devil Wears Prada. I'ma send him some Chanel. Yeah, that was fire. He had a whole look you dig for that, but that's the bar called Devil Wears Prada. I'ma send him some Chanel. Then he hit us with something, but this is what I called. He say, my big homie got diagnosed with cancer and died. We watched them beat niggas half to see in death. His whole life we were told he had a strong right. Then the doc told him he got a week left. Like that went viral before the battle. So we all know about that, but that whole little setup was fire. He had and this is how he ended his round with I hated the police. Ever since I can recall it, they locked me and my homie up. That put damage on us. I had grams of soft and white tan Zans and dolphins. Police surrounding us while the white van was parking and took the bricks. Ventriloquist. I stayed quiet while my right hand man was talking. Jerzey. That was Twork first. That Twork first was pretty fire if you ask me. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, he ain't really had too many dry spots, and you know what I mean. He was talking for the most part. So let's get the Jaz first. She starts with her slogan. If y'all don't remember how I does this, gonna remind you. It's about time I talk to my son, and I'm gonna have a good time too. When we met, you was 160 pounds. Tonight, you that times two. I work on my time to address bullshit when it's time to, and it's time to. She say, when EK made this call, I said, you gotta be kidding me. Cause when I met you as a youngin', I knew that we could take over, that you could take over and build with me. But my little man been snatching clutches from old ladies. The way karma work is killing me. This ninja went from stealing purses to big bag coming off the arm willingly. I'm like, hey, yo, Chad, let's go talk to this nigga. So she say, trying to tell y'all I'm not playing. She had a bar. She say, trying to tell y'all I'm not playing with Jerzey. All they seen was shirts and skins. She had another joint where she say, we can let the 30s go round or Sergio Brown. Ninja, I'll put my dukes up. She was talking to Twork, I ain't gonna lie. She say, run verse foots. If you come with 2 Macs, I'm coming with 3 30s. She's going wild on Twork. Like, she was barred at this first, right? I still got more bars. She said, y'all say he the best in the world, right? Well, my mama said a good man is hard to find. It's Jaz the Rapper, ninja. My name gon' ring bells till it's not. Olive Garden waiters. I'm a great till they tell me to stop. Like, she was bugging. Y'all, Marv Water in the background. Salute to Marv. What was his reaction? Funny as hell. He say, I'll kill Nitty just cause that's his man's. And where I'ma put Jerusalem, right next to the Dead Sea. She going crazy. She say, I'm strapped in. These other battles did no promotion. This a welfare card, and I'ma snap at any moment. Like, she barred my man to death. Twork left DNA. You did him super bad. Movie reference to super bad. You know, when Shorty was dancing on Homeboy, it left a stain on his leg. So she say Twork left DNA. You did him super bad, and it was a whole scheme about him, you know, linking with people and leaving people, being in groups and leaving groups or whatever. And she ended that with the, he Craig from next Friday. Jersey ain't got no team. Because, you know, Craig had the jersey, had the numbers, but ain't had no names on the front or the back. So salute to them for that first round, to be honest with you. That was a fire first. But I gave that first round to Jaz the Rapper clear. I felt like if you want to score this boxing-wise or something like that, you probably say, you know what I mean, 10-10 Jaz, 9-10 Twork, but it was a 10-10, 9-10. Like, it was clear. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't debatable. I felt like Twork had a real good first round, but to me that first round wasn't debatable. I gave it to Jaz the Rapper in the first. Let's go to the second on Twork. He say, I'll bury you so far in the woods, you won't even get your funeral reception. That bar was fire. It was a little scheme or something like that went with it, but that bar was fire. He said, he had a scheme about her not wanting to duck and smoke pretty much. He say, you ain't want smoke with Casey, you put her on your team. Official beat the shit out of you, you put her on the team. Then you made her your best friend, like Lightning McQueen. Like, you know, Cato made her. Like, it wasn't reachy. It was almost cringy, but I think he brought it together and made it work. He had a bar. He say, I'ma smoke them bras, and you the pallbearer. Be the last time you get to hold some bars. Like, that was fire. He had the Jaz the Rapper. That's a effing scandal. Punch the. Now, I got a question mark on my notes. I don't know what he said. I rewinded that part back like 6 times to try to understand the word that he said. So I'm just going to leave a space. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be a pause and we going to continue. You feel me? So he say, Jaz the Rapper, that's a effing scandal. Punch the knuckle sandwich. Trying to get the rapper beat out of Jaz. And that's just the sample. Like, he was going crazy. He say, do what these pussies couldn't. I got a little trick for you under the seat. Whoopee cushion. He had a whole like setup for that. That was kind of fire. He say, I'ma walk in that crooked building. I don't even wear a badge. I see security use this AR for my clearance pass. Walk up to your cubicle while you in the car about to air the mag. Like, excuse me, the operator has to put you on hold, and all they hear is Jaz. Like, he went crazy with that. I messed it up. I ain't gonna lie, I messed it up, but he went crazy with it. He also says, I can tell you guns from an A to Z with a little effort. Like the High Point get a big name because they jam faster. Still good for 4 to 6 shots. That's a scare-tastic. Or the Sky Pistol, jam prone but a little faster. It's a few steps but won't get you nowhere like a Stairmaster. And he kind of kept going on that. And he had hit this, like, I guess AMG flow or whatever. Like, he hit that. He kept going. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he had another bar. He say, but he was talking about a revolver. He say, but the rotator stays the same, like it's spelled backwards. And he pretty much ended. Yeah, he pretty much ended his round with the put your fat head on the wall like an NBA poster. Like, this was a crazy, crazy second from Twork. And to me, it felt like he knew that Jaz took that first round and he had to come with something. He had to bring the energy up. He had to make sure all his bars landed and connected, and they did. So that second round was crazy from Twork. Second round on Jaz. She started off, she say, stop calling me a cop, pussy. I was a dispatcher. I had to keep my pockets stable. And even if I was a cop, how you mad when you praised someone that had 12 at the table, you know, because Twork is somewhat religious, you know what I mean? 12 disciples at the table, you feel me? So that was a nice bar. She say, I do this shit for thrills. I'm happy I get the kill. You hype cause your big ass 6'4", you not a threat for real. Ninja, you and Cali, you know what they do to LA? You know what? Nah, she say, you know what LA niggas do to 6'4"s? Lift them up against they will. You feel me? Then she hit us with the Gap dumping. Chick-fil-A sauce, the Mac bussin'. You say it's something wrong under the hood, check engine light. So your head is where I'm trying to see a bullet lodge. And I promise I'ma pull it off. Bow! I ain't see where it went, but I just know it's in the hood like Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Jaz, let's get it! I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that was fire and I messed it up. So we gon' run the block on that one. Hold on. She say, you say it's something wrong under the hood, check engine light. So your head is where I'm trying to see a bullet lodge. And I promise I'ma pull it off. Bow! I ain't see where it went, but I just know it's in the hood like Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. I'm Jaz the Rapper. Stop playing with me, bro. Jaz the Rapper and Miss Hustle is they something different, man. But back to the and now she had a little scheme about a gun. She say scratches on the can. It was a monster bar. That shit, that was fire. She also said I'm a size 4 in boots, stumpy mouth. It's about to get real grim. I got a crazy story. The last thing Vine seen before he died was a Lil Tim, and that's a play on recipes Lil King Vine. But that's a play on the whole shit that happened with King Vine. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that was Jaz's second round. I felt like Jaz's second round was not as good as her first round. It still was a good round. I felt like the second round is where Twork really turned up and really put the pressure on Jaz after Jaz had did the same thing to him in the first. So at this point, I got it 1-1 going into the third. And it's a real 1-1 going into the third. It's not that I just want it to be 1-1 for the sake of conversation. I just want it to be 1-1 to see what the third gonna look like. This is a real 1-1 battle right here. First Jaz, second Twork. This battle is really real life 1-1 going into the third. It's not the fake 1-1 going into the third. And the third round, I pretty much had. We ain't gonna do no bars for the third. I felt like it'd be a good idea not to do bars for the third. But Twork did had I know what Scuff Your Tims knocking the boots. It was a play on Jaz having sex with battle rappers. He had a pawn shop bar that was pretty fire. Jaz in the third, she had a fan in your face bar, like it's easier to sleep at night with a fan in your face type thing. Jaz pulled the scroll out. Of all the people that Twork choked while battling, yo. You feel me? And she ended that whole scheme with like a back end bar that was fire. Like, y'all gotta watch this battle. It is on YouTube right now. Y'all need to watch this battle. But when Jaz pulled that scroll out in the third, the whole scheme she had about the people he battled and the people he battled and choked against, that whole shit was fire. Like, she went crazy. She went ape. You know what I mean, on that whole little scheme or whatever. So, with that being said, I do have Jaz taking the third round clear. Twork's third was pretty short to me. I did like the fact that they got through their material. Like, all their rounds, you know what I mean? Like, it was not too much hold up. It was some reaction, but they didn't have to stop. They didn't have to bring a lot of bars back. So the battle is a quick play. You know what I mean? It is a quick play battle or whatever. And for the most part, all their rounds, except for Twork's third, was pretty short. But with that being said, I got Jaz the Rapper 2-1 in this battle. And first and third, and I'm not going to lie, Jaz the Rapper is still... Now, with that being said, this is a loss to me for Twork. But we know Twork got Murder Mook coming up. So if you handle your business and if you do what you're supposed to do with Murder Mook, I don't really think this loss to Jaz would mean too much. You didn't get killed, in my opinion. I just got Jaz winning 2-1. I don't feel like you died. I felt like your material was fire. A part of me felt like Twork kinda took, you know what I mean, some of this battle off. I think he did enough to think he would win the battle, and then took some off. So I think he tried to win 2 rounds. You know what I mean? Which was the first and the second. You feel me? And kind of took the third off. And, you know, we know he got Mook coming up. And we know Mook probably been writing forever. Mook probably knew he was going to battle Twork forever. You know what I mean? So we know that's how it go. But with that being said, I got Jaz the Rapper 2-1. Salutes to Jaz, salutes to Twork, salutes to EK for I like EK battles. All the battles that EK has dropped, has been a part of, as far as like ownership or creating, I've liked them. Like I love his settings for one, but at the same time, it seems like the battles always live up to a nice little. It live up to something. You feel me? So salutes to him. Shout outs to the gang. Salutes to the squad. If y'all like this video, hit the like button, hit the share button. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll holler at y'all later. I'm gone. Stay blessed.